Good day, ladies and gentlemen. It's another Monday, and guess what that means? Military Monday. Now, I missed last week, and I'm going to make up for that somehow. But I am going to make up for missing last week. But for right now, I'm going to talk to you about the worst unit I was ever a part of. It was horrible. It was deplorable. It was disgusting. Because, well, actually, I'll get into why it was bad later. But for now, I'm going to talk to you about one situation that happened in Afghanistan, of all places. Camp Leatherneck, Afghanistan. I was out there with my unit, 8th Engineer Support Battalion. And 8th Engineer Support Battalion, at that time, was run by a bunch of mindless meatheads. MMH. Mindless meatheads. They are people who don't actually know anything, technical or otherwise, but they think because they can bark loud and they can PT, that's all they need to have a functioning Marine Corps. And if you can't bark loud and PT the way they want you to, or look the way they want you to, you're not a good Marine. Well, I butted heads quite frequently with my leadership in that battalion. It got bad quite a few times. Now I'll give you one small example of the stupidity that these mindless meatheads would do. They had me go get a air compressor. It's for filling up Humvee tires. I went and got this thing. It was huge. And I thought that's what we were going to use it for. And I thought it weird that they made me go get it. Because I'm a sergeant. They weren't supposed to do things like that. But hey, I was like, whatever. I'll go get it. I mean, I don't care. I mean, that's just how I am. You know, you tell me to do something, I will do it. Well, I get it. And come to find out, it wasn't for our Humvees. It wasn't for any of our equipment at all. Or any for our vehicles at all. That's why I haven't been doing these videos for a while. Anywho, I get the air compressor there, and come to find out, they want to use this to clean out the computers. Now, in the desert, you're supposed to spray out the computers at least once every week or every other week, to get the sand out of it, because sand will build up. Now, from my experience, it generally can take a while, maybe at least a month or two, at least, before anything really significant actually happens with sand building up. So I don't understand the need for this giant compressor. I also don't understand the need for this versus the canned air, which is specifically designed for computers. The air compressor is not designed for computers. It's designed to pump air into tires. Humvee tires. The PSI difference between a canned air and this thing is the compressor is 50 times more powerful than a thing of canned air. 50 times more powerful. I tell them, this is not a good idea. This could damage our equipment. Because, I mean, they're computers. They're not radios. They're not, military grade gear. They are computers. They are Dell laptops. Doing this might be a bad idea. This is probably a bad idea. They're like, well, we're gonna do it anyways. We're gonna clean out the computers with this thing. Gunny, staff sergeant, my staff sergeant, the staff sergeant that was supposed to be in charge of the data section, but he didn't have an authoritative bone in his body, nor any actual knowledge to assist in this operation at all. I'm talking to these people and I'm telling them, hey, you can't do this. You're going to damage the equipment. No. This'll be fine. This'll be fine, bourgeois. Okay, but I'm not doing that. Fine, whatever. And they do it. They do it around the shop. And guess what happens? They damage the equipment. Rip the keys off of, I think, at least 2 keyboards. I think one of the laptops stopped working. And I'm just like, I told you, this is not designed for this. We need to just order more canned air and wait for that and use it sparingly, like we're supposed to. Everyone else in the Marine Corps does this. Why do we have to try and do something different and stupid? No. We'll do it. We're just going to be careful with it. So they do. They go around and they do this. And after they start doing this, I start getting calls that machines are no longer working. Printers, industrial printers that cost close to let's see, what was the one that they destroyed? $5,000? A $5,000 printer. I think that was what the cost was. I actually don't know. But stopped working after they used their air compressor. It wouldn't work anymore. It would no longer print on anything. What could I say? Wasn't my idea. I told them not to do it. And I told them, you are damaging machines. You need to not do this. Just go away. You know what? Just go away, and I don't want to see you again. And after that, he sent me away to work the guard post. He actually think he tried to send me to work the gate, to be a gate guard, but since I was a sergeant, they sent me to work the headquarters guard post, which was fine. I had fun with that. But, and I didn't have to listen to those morons. But, jeez. I mean, just the number of computers they destroyed was just dumb. Just dumb. And it's like, I wish that was one of the only incidents, and I wish that was the worst incident that I had to deal with when attached to these people. But it wasn't. I had a lot more. Folks, if you liked the video, hit the like button. If you didn't, well, hit the dislike button. And, well, above all else, have a wonderful day, and don't let the elections get you down.